more bad publicity.
Brooke, I swear to you, nothing is going to happen to you. I'm going to come with you. We'll take Belinda, and we'll smooth everything.
No! God, you sound like you're the head of the airlines. Innocent people died. Maria died. She's dead, you know. Transglobal, they don't want to deal with that. But I'm not going to go away. They don't want to deal with me.
That's fine, honey. Listen to me. You're obviously in no condition to deal with this right now, okay?
Listen, if it gets out that I was forced to undergo a psychiatric evaluation, they're going to discredit me. They're going to use it against me. You have to help me now. You have to help me before it's too late. You do.
Brooke, if the airline is hiding something...
They are.
If the airline is hiding something...
Don't you believe me? They are.
We'll do a show, I promise you, okay? But to be fair, for you to get on a plane again so soon, it's nuts. It's perfectly natural for you to panic.
I didn't panic. The threat was real. Listen, I need to know why they died, why those people...
What if you can't find an acceptable answer? What if you just have to accept fate?
That is the quintessential cop-out. Just blame fate. You know what? Jim is the only one. He's the only one who knows
Brooke,
because he was there. He's the only one.
You need to talk to someone.
A shrink?
Maybe. A shrink or a...
I don't need a shrink. It's not about grief. It's about an airline's getting away with murder. Jim knows. He does know. He was there. He can tell you.
All right, everybody. That's it. We just knock off for tonight. I'll see you tomorrow.
Tell him about the noise. Tell him about the lies.
Hey, it's over now. It's okay. It's okay.
Whoever you are, you certainly got a knack for being in the right place.
At the wrong time.
I said that's it. Let's clear out.
You had me scared to death the way you slipped out of that hospital.
I had to see Tad.
Still going.
I knew that he'd help us, you know. I can't do this by myself.
I will help you.
He's going to help us expose Transglobal.
I will do everything I can, I swear. But like I said, okay, if the cops are involved, you have to go back to that hospital.
No, all right? It's playing right into their hands. It's what they want.
I will come with you. I'll tell somebody about getting your release.
I am not going to go back there.
Will you at least let me drive you home?
That's all right. I'll drive her.
Is that okay with you? I'll talk to you first thing tomorrow, okay?
Come on. Let's go.
Brooke, I have to escort you back to the hospital.
Derek.
Look, and tell the doctors released you that you are still in their custody.
Hey, she's already been evaluated.
Mr. Thomas, please don't interfere.
Off.
You better get a hold of that temper, mister.
There's no reason this has to turn ugly.
I'd say it already has.
I apologize. Maybe we can work something out.
Nothing to work out?
Can I talk to you over here? Just a second. Look, this is the last thing Brooke or your department needs.
You don't understand. I don't get a choice. This is the job.
Was it part of your job to slap around a woman who's already unglued? Oh, that's how it's going to look to the public. The press is going to be all over you and your department. Now, give her a little time to recenter, 24 hours. Now, let her go home, get some sleep in her own bed.
I can't let her walk.
Nobody's asking you to. Just lose the paperwork for a day. One day, officer, that's all. I promise. I'll bring her down to the station tomorrow. Answer all your questions.
1 day.
I guarantee she'll sign off on all the right papers.
If she's not down at police headquarters in 24 hours, Mr. Thomason, I swear to you, I will put an APB out on both your butts. You got me?
Fair enough. Thank you. So, you ready to go home?
I thought that,
No, look, you need a nice long rest.
I know, but what about Derek?
Well, Derek's on your side. We all are. So what do you say? Want to go home?
Thank you. Listen, did you hear me before?
Yes.
What I was saying to Tad? I mean, I think I made a difference. I think I finally got through. I think he gets it now. He's going to help us. He's going to help us change a lot of minds.
Guard it with your life.
Got it.
I want you to get it to editing. We're going to have a quick turnaround. We're going to go with today's surprise guest, Brooke English. You have any problems, you come to me. You don't go to Tad.
Liza, you got a minute?
Yeah, how's Brooke?
Fine, I guess she's gone home to rest.
Well, that's probably best.
Yeah, probably. So, tell me something. Was anybody else on the set today?
Not that I know of. Why?
Well, you know, it's a funny thing. I can't seem to find the tape from today's show.
Oh, did you reschedule with Jane Pratt?
No, I rescheduled.
Great.
That's not the problem. The problem is I wouldn't want that tape to fall into the wrong hands, you know? And I've looked everywhere. I've looked in editing, I've looked in the bin, and it's just missing.
Well, it's probably already erased.
You don't miss a trick, do you?
Pardon?
Don't yank me around, okay? Look, what are you going to do? You're going to start teaching that kid how to lie in utero? Hey, what good is a heart when you got a 30 share?
Look, if you already knew about the tape, why didn't you say so?
Because personally, I didn't believe you could move that fast.
It was incredible stuff.
Yeah, it was. And you kept the tapes rolling, right?
Obviously, you're too close to this.
Yeah, no kidding. How much did you get? Liza, I want the tape.
What, so you can destroy it?
Come on, please. Look, as my friend, you gotta understand, I can't let you or anybody else humiliate Brooke by broadcasting that tape. So as your friend, I'm asking you. No, I'm begging you to give it to me. Now.
I have sympathy for Brooke, I do. But we were in the middle of doing a show. She walked in here. I didn't go looking for this story.
Yeah, she was desperate, so she came here looking for help. Does that give you the right to go out and ruin her life?
The right to use the story? Yes, it does.
You scare me.
So? Look at me. You're asking me to turn my back on an exclusive.
Yeah, I am. Why not? Why can't you do it just once for me, okay? It might be good for you.
The story is big. It is really big, and you're asking me to turn my back on it. I can't do that.
Liza. Hasn't being a mother, being pregnant, having a baby swimming down in there somewhere done anything for you?
This child has not dulled my instincts, no.
Well, what about your instinct for something called loyalty? Look, at the risk of doing our usual little two-step, of sounding redundant, sometimes doing the right thing is more important than Nielsen points or rating shares, okay? Doing the right thing. What's right and honorable, including allowing me, as your friend, to honor the responsibility that I have to the mother of my child.
We have a responsibility to our audience. Brooke English is a media star who walked in here and broke down and dissolved right before our eyes. And I will report it.
You know something? I can't believe that Adam's finally hurt you so much, you've become as cold as he is.
I am not going to give in to fear or weakness because it's what they want, and I am not going to give in to them. I'm not going to waste one more precious moment of my life looking back. I have too much to do. I'm not going to stay trapped in the past. And from now on, I am going to face each day head on, and nobody is going to tell me how to live or what to feel ever again.
Don't I rate some form of greeting?
Shh. I'm, viewing the rough cut of today's show.
Jim Thomason from The Crash. See, we were on the plane and it started to happen again.
What started?
It started to happen again. That terrible noise. The terrible noise. And anyway, it was like that night. It was like that night, and it all came back. You know, I could feel the pressure dropping, and then I had knots in my stomach, and it all started to get lost. And then what they said it was the landing gear that was retracting. So I tried to warn the passengers. I told them about 149, and that flight attendant, she wouldn't let me go. and Jim, he tried to defend me because, you know, he knew that I shouldn't be by myself. And then, can you believe this? We landed the plane. Derek Fry, he dragged me off the plane, and then they took me to the psychiatric ward at the hospital.
Derek was
Yeah, at her spontaneous best.
Oh, no, I am not going back.
Liza, you can't air that.
This tape is a gift from Ratings Heaven. I'm just sorry we didn't get more.
Did Brooke give you her permission?
Well, she barely wants the set. I've been looking in the lounge, the editor room, the set. Did you ever stay in one place for a minute?
Well, no, not in the fast-paced world of television. How'd you get in?
Well, Dave, the guard never forgets a face.
Is that right?
Yeah, he's so sweet.
Well, to you, I'm sure.
So, how did you do on your French quiz?
So.
Killed him, you know, we should have studied harder. I thought you had a feel for the subject.
Sure, you aced it, right?
Yeah, I was about to when Laura suddenly appeared.
I'm talking about the test, Jimmy.
I'm talking about our study session, Scott. Is that a little blush I see there?
Nah, I don't embarrass that easy.
Oh, and I just love a challenge. May I try and embarrass you over lunch?
Yeah, let me drop these off with Liza first.
I own this television station. You're not even officially on staff.
On second thought, I'll leave these with Lance.
Oh, your Americans take your work too seriously.
You can't humiliate Brooke on national television.
You know what? I'll humiliate whoever I please. You know what? Why don't you just take Brooke in and cater to her every need?
What are you talking about?
Make the Chandler estate a Brooke fortress. You can have Winifred make her favorite meals.
I'm asking you to use a little restraint.
You know, you did it with Erica, and I was even living there. Now you're doing it with ex-wife number 2. You know, I don't... Forget it. You know what? Why are you wasting time with me when you could be out there rescuing Brooke? And you know what? Give her these.
Stop this, both of you. Right now.
Ooh, I still have the touch. Bye-bye.